Delphi's Bridge Guy, hiding in plain sight. Howdy, howdy. It's good to see y'all, and I want to give out that disclaimer once again. Just a reminder, ain't nobody guilty of nothing just because of something this guy got stuck in his brain hole. I just wanted to give out a quick thanks to start out with for all those who've been watching and commenting and all that nice stuff. And as we're moving forward, I'm hopeful for a lot more help from the Tuberverse. And as such, I was going over some of the comments and realized we need a better introduction to the boogeyman. At the end of part 3, I was asking the Tuberverse if we might be able to find a link between the Ashley bunch and our new friend the boogeyman. You see, I came across a few of Red Zeppelin's videos on the subject and thought he seemed to be an innocently motivated actor, so I kept an eye on his stuff, and when he first dropped the boogeyman, I didn't get it. But then, by about the third run-through, the lyrics start to become apparent. And that's when the hairs stand up. You know, the little ones on the back of your soul. So then the next video he drops has a thumbnail that says, "Nothing but the guys." And guys is spelled G-U-I-S-E. I have to admit, it took me a minute, but all of a sudden it hit me. It was guys, G-U-Y-S, that he was speaking of from the audio sample. And for some of us, we hear two different people on that sample. We hear one saying, guys, in that look over here kind of way, and another one saying down the hill. And for me, I hear good down the hill from voice number 2. And in his video, and please give him a visit, Red shows how similar the boogeyman's voice and that sample of the statement saying guys are to each other. It's uncanny. And now, again, this is just meant to say, hey, has anyone else thought of this or that, and in doing so, given the proper authorities a different angle to approach from, or to in any way, shape, or form make a difference would just be awesome. A while back, I tried to get involved in a chat, and I got very disappointed and frustrated, and thought, I'll give this stuff a shot. Get some of my ideas out there and see if anybody else thinks like I do. That some of these folks running these channels are so stuck behind their own thoughts, they may never get out of their own way. One gentleman said there are only 2 ways Bridge Guy could have left, A or B. Well, he didn't even mention that large creek, or little river, if you will, that he was using for background video, let alone a possible tanker truck full of different ways and or means of escape from the scene. That's not to say anybody's got anything wrong, but sometimes we seem to end up offering answers to questions no one's even asked, just to make a point that in the end is pointless and only serves to make us feel smarter. But back to the questions I have for the Tuberverse. Question 1. Can we find a connection between the A-Team, Ashley and her bunch, and this boogeyman that Red brought our attention to? And then, can anyone tell us the name of the book?
I recently watched a movie called The Shack. And there's also a book.
Is this for school, or did she just enjoy
I don't know if that was, it may have been for her reading points,
And there's also
but it wasn't a school.
a book that talks so well about evil, about death, and about eternity.
Questions? Subset A, B, C, etc. How long has she had the book? Does it appear to have been read, and if so, by whom? Do we know why she may have wanted the book? Or how she came to have it in her possession? Was it a gift? By whom? When? And how? Was this a coded message to the perps? Was it a bluff, or did they have some reason?
Yeah, because like further down south, it's like it would be